Imagine a world where the very ground beneath your feet defies explanation, where landscapes rise from the earth not in chaotic peaks and valleys, but in patterns so precise, so unnervingly perfect, they seem to whisper tales of an ancient, unknown architect. These are not ruins of forgotten civilizations, nor are they the grand designs of human hands. These are places born of silence, shaped by forces beyond our comprehension, yet bearing an uncanny resemblance to structures purposefully built. They look engineered, forged with intent, yet no builder has ever been found. Tonight we journey to 10 such enigmatic locations, each a testament to nature's breathtaking artistry, or perhaps to a secret history of our planet far stranger than we can conceive. Prepare to question the very definition of design. Story 1. The Giant's Causeway, Northern Ireland's petrified path. Along the rugged coastline of Northern Ireland, where emerald hills meet the churning Atlantic, lies a sight that arrests the mind. Thousands upon thousands of basalt columns, perfectly hexagonal, rise from the sea and extend like a colossal paved pathway. Some stand tall, forming natural steps. Others disappear into the waves, creating an illusion of a submerged road. The sheer geometric precision, the uniform six-sided pillars, make it appear as if an ancient race of giants meticulously crafted this causeway. Folklore tells of the giant Fingal building this bridge to Scotland to meet his rival. Science, however, offers a different narrative. Approximately 50 to 60 million years ago, intense volcanic activity erupted across this region. Successive flows of molten basalt lava poured out, cooling slowly and evenly upon contact with the sea. As the lava contracted and solidified, it fractured into these distinctive polygonal shapes, most commonly hexagons, due to the uniform stress patterns within the cooling rock. The sheer scale and astonishing regularity of the Giant's Causeway stand as a profound natural sculpture, a colossal artwork created by geological forces, not by colossal hands. Story 2. Wave Rock, Australia's ocean frozen in stone. Deep within the arid heart of Western Australia, a monstrous wave of stone stands perpetually frozen, poised as if to crash upon the ancient earth. Wave Rock, a colossal granite cliff face, rises 15 meters high and stretches 110 meters long, its curve mimicking the perfect crest of an ocean breaker. The illusion is so complete, one can almost hear the roar of the surf, even in this desolate landscape. Adding to its uncanny resemblance are vertical streaks of gray, reddish-orange, yellow, and brown, like water runoff staining the rock's face. This geological marvel is the result of millions of years of weathering and erosion. Rainwater, slightly acidic, seeped into cracks, dissolving softer minerals and undercutting the rock's base, while exfoliation, the flaking off of outer layers due to temperature changes, refined its smooth, rounded shape. It is an immense sculpture shaped by the relentless, patient hand of wind and water, a testament to time's artistic power. Story 3. Moeraki Boulders, New Zealand's giant marbles. Scattered along Causeway Beach on New Zealand's South Island lie dozens of colossal, perfectly spherical boulders, some reaching up to 3 meters in diameter and weighing several tons. These Moeraki boulders appear as if a mythical game of marbles was abandoned by giants, their forms too perfectly round to be arbitrary. They are known as septarian concretions, formed over 60 million years ago within ancient marine mudstone. Mineral-rich water, specifically calcite, slowly accumulated around central nuclei, gradually cementing the surrounding sediment. This process, akin to a pearl forming around a grain of sand, continued for millions of years, building concentric layers. As the soft mudstone cliffs eroded away, these hardened spheres were exhumed, revealing their uncanny, almost alien perfection on the shoreline. Their existence is a profound demonstration of how simple chemical and physical processes can converge to create such astonishingly precise geometric forms. Story 4. Fingal's Cave, Scotland's musical cathedral. Off the wild coast of Scotland, on the uninhabited Isle of Staffa, lies a sea cave whose entrance is guarded by towering, perfectly formed hexagonal basalt columns, mirroring those of the Giant's Causeway. Fingal's Cave, or Uam Bin, meaning Cave of Melody in Scottish Gaelic, is not merely visually striking, it possesses an extraordinary acoustic property. The rhythmic crashing of waves against its geometric walls creates an eerie, haunting melody, a natural organ resonating through the cavern. Like its Irish counterpart, this cave was formed approximately 60 million years ago from ancient volcanic lava flows that cooled and contracted into these precise polygonal pillars. Over millennia, the relentless action of the sea carved out the cave from these structures. The result is a natural amphitheater, a geological masterpiece where the very architecture of the Earth produces a symphonic echo, a structure that feels deliberately designed for sound. Story 5. Devil's Tower, America's fluted sentinel. Rising abruptly from the plains of Wyoming like a colossal ancient tree stump or a fortress carved by a forgotten hand stands Devil's Tower. This monolithic igneous intrusion, America's first national monument, is characterized by its dramatic vertical fluting, immense columns that ascend hundreds of meters to its flat summit. The sheer scale and the almost perfectly parallel lines of its columns give it an undeniable sense of being engineered, a gargantuan beacon piercing the sky. Geologists agree it began as magma, molten rock that intruded into existing sedimentary layers about 40.5 million years ago, but did not reach the surface. As this magma cooled, it contracted and fractured into these distinctive polygonal columns, predominantly hexagonal, that are its hallmark. Over eons, the softer surrounding sedimentary rocks eroded away, leaving the harder, more resistant phonolite porphyry of the tower exposed in its magnificent, sculpted form. It is a monument to the relentless power of erosion, a natural obelisk carved by time itself. Story 6. Richat Structure, the Eye of the Sahara. In the vast, desolate expanse of the Mauritanian Sahara Desert lies a geological enigma visible even from orbit. The Richat Structure, often called the Eye of the Sahara. Spanning 40 kilometers in diameter, this slightly elliptical feature consists of a series of concentric rings, resembling a colossal bullseye or a petrified iris gazing skyward. Its striking symmetry and immense scale initially led to speculation it was an asteroid impact crater. However, geological studies have concluded it is a deeply eroded dome. Millions of years ago, a subsurface igneous intrusion caused the overlying sedimentary rock layers to bulge upwards. Subsequent erosion by wind and water, differentially wearing away layers of varying resistance, sculpted these distinct, perfectly circular ridges. This monumental geological feature, undeniably formed by natural processes, possesses an architectural precision that continues to astonish. A truly built landscape without a builder.
Story 7. Pamukkale, Turkey's Cotton Castle Terraces. In southwestern Turkey, a surreal landscape of dazzling white terraces cascades down a hillside, forming a series of shimmering, milky blue pools. Pamukkale, meaning cotton castle in Turkish, appears like an ethereal, multi-tiered palace sculpted from snow or sculpted alabaster. This breathtaking sight is created by the flow of mineral-rich thermal waters. For thousands of years, hot springs, heated by geothermal activity, have carried dissolved calcium carbonate to the surface. As the water cools and carbon dioxide is released, the calcium carbonate precipitates, forming layers of travertine, a type of limestone. This continuous deposition has built the intricate architectural basins and cascades that seem too perfectly designed to be solely the work of nature. Pamukkale is a living, growing monument to the quiet, ceaseless work of mineral precipitation, crafting a landscape of improbable beauty.
Story 8. Cave of the Crystals, Mexico's crystalline cathedral. Deep beneath the Nika mine in Chihuahua, Mexico, lies a chamber of unimaginable beauty and danger, the Cave of the Crystals. Here, colossal, translucent selenite crystals, some measuring up to 12 meters long and weighing 55 tons, pierce the air like the beams of a gigantic alien cathedral. The sheer scale and purity of these crystalline structures create an otherworldly scene, a space that feels deliberately constructed from pure light. These crystals formed over approximately 500,000 years. The cave sits above an underground magma chamber that heated water ground saturated with calcium sulfate. The stable, high temperatures, above 58 degrees Celsius, and mineral-rich oxygen-poor water created perfect conditions for the anhydrite to dissolve into selenite, allowing these immense crystals to grow to unprecedented sizes. This geological marvel, hidden from human eyes until its discovery in 2000, stands as nature's grandest crystalline architecture.
Story 9. Stone Forest, China's Petrified Pinnacles. In China's Yunnan province, an extraordinary landscape stretches for hundreds of square kilometers, the Shilin Stone Forest. Here, towering limestone pinnacles, sharp and imposing, rise from the earth like petrified trees or the ruins of an ancient forgotten city. The sheer density and uniform verticality of these stone spires create a labyrinthine environment, inviting exploration while instilling a sense of walking through a deliberately crafted, silent metropolis. The formation began over 270 million years ago, when the area was a shallow sea, accumulating vast deposits of limestone. Tectonic movements later uplifted this seabed, exposing the limestone to the relentless forces of wind and water. Through millions of years of dissolution and erosion, the soluble bedrock was carved into these magnificent, sharply defined pillars, creating a unique karst topography. The stone forest is a testament to the slow, sculpting power of natural forces, mimicking the grandeur of human urban planning on a geological scale.
Story 10. Chocolate Hills, Philippines Conical Mystery. On the island of Bohol in the Philippines, over 1,200 conical hills, remarkably uniform in shape, dot the landscape as far as the eye can see. These are the Chocolate Hills, so named because in the dry season, the grass covering them turns a rich, uniform brown, making them resemble giant chocolate kisses. Their symmetrical, almost perfectly rounded forms, clustered in such an organized manner, suggest a deliberate design, a landscape meticulously molded. The most widely accepted geological theory posits that these hills are the result of thousands of years of weathering of marine limestone. Millions of years ago, the region was an ancient seabed where coral reefs and marine limestone deposits accumulated. Tectonic movements uplifted this seabed above sea level. Subsequently, acidic rainwater dissolved the limestone through karst weathering, slowly shaping the conical, symmetrical mounds that stand today. They are an unparalleled example of nature's ability to create a landscape of stunning regularity and visual harmony. We have traversed landscapes that challenge our very understanding of what it means to be built. From the geometric precision of ancient lava flows to the sculpted perfection of eroded rock, these 10 places remind us that the Earth itself is an artist of unparalleled vision. They mimic human engineering not through conscious design, but through the patient, immense forces of geology, chemistry, and time. Each a mystery, not of what was created, but how. They stand as enduring monuments to a natural world capable of producing wonders that defy simple categorization, leaving us to ponder the profound difference or startling similarity between the intricate designs of humankind and the grand, silent masterpieces of a planet in perpetual motion. And in that contemplation, a deeper appreciation for the Earth's unfathomable artistry is born.